I'd like to salvage it, and I just feel it's a little bit too short. Or a lot too short. If I just had some length to it, then I feel like I could wear it to a lot of places. Or to some fancy places. At least I'd be able to wear it. So let's see what we can do. So we're just gonna get some elastic. I chose a white one, stretchy, regular amount of stretchiness, and some organza fabric that you can see through. And I'm just gonna stitch them together and pull as I go on the elastic so that it creates this pulled together look for volume. So let's see here. So now we end up with something like this, which actually hugs together perfectly. So now that we've stitched that, I just need to cut the length. So I'm going to need to cut about like 20 centimeters off from the bottom, and then stitch those two sides together so we can make a skirt, and finish off the bottom, and then we're ready to attach it to the dress. Trimming the length is incredibly easy. I just make a little cut, and then I just strip. So that gives me about the right length that I need. Perfect. We're ready to finish. And now I found this mosquito netting that basically I'm going to use and stitch to the bottom to reinforce the shape of the skirt. So I'm going to fold it over a little bit and basically stitch it here. And then this will give the skirt a nice shape. Let's see. So now I've got this reinforcement. It's actually a mosquito net. We use an upcycle, and I've just stitched it here to kind of give the skirt more shape when it stands up so it can weigh a bit more heavy. And add a little accent at the bottom. So now all I need to do is fold it over and stitch here, and the skirt is ready to be attached. So now the underskirt is complete. This is what we had in mind, and we can attach this to the dress and see what happens. So we want to line up the bottom of the dress to the top of the skirt, turn both inside out, and then stitch them together. Okay, so now I'm almost done. But the final piece, because the dress was already gained, I wasn't going to cut it. It wouldn't fit with the sewing machine because it's like a full loop. So I have to do the last little bit by hand. Easy. This will just take a second. So I got my needle and thread. And I just need to finish this little piece. And we're in business. So this is the final result. Wow, I feel this is exactly the look I was going for. It shows a little peak, but still somewhat modest. Gives a bit of a uplifted vibe, and the mosquito net at the bottom actually worked. It gives it quite a bit of structure. So let me know what you think and follow for more. Actually, I had this little scrap left over from cutting the length. I'm just gonna fold it in half, stitch it together, and this will give a nice like scarf off the back of my shoulders to wear with it. And also constructed this little scarf or over the shoulder thing, so I can wear it with and without. Let me know what you think.